7, keeping our promise to you. We first alerted you to a Cherry Creek Christmas store owner who local artists say is a fraud and owes them thousands of dollars. Well, the owner promised to make it right. Denver 7's Jennifer Kovaleski promised to hold him accountable, and she's doing just that tonight, and everyone's not been paid yet.
That's exactly right. And you remember the owner of A Dickens Store, Tim Newberg, told me that everyone would be paid by the end of last month. But only one of the artists I interviewed says she's been paid in full. And since then, I've heard from dozens more, including a vendor who set up in this year's seasonal store at the Cherry Creek Mall.
Really heartbreaking.
Like dozens of other Colorado artists, Heather Kramer has had enough, which is why she pulled her products from A Dickens Store last month.
I'm not going to leave things there to be sold for money I won't see.
Kramer makes jewelry out of used shell casings.
These are 22 long rifle.
She's the latest to fall victim to owner Tim Newberg's enticing sales pitch.
It's really beautiful. Everything is set up very nicely.
And lure of selling their local products in this fancy second-floor Cherry Creek Mall Christmas store.
Right now, I would call it a big scam.
7 other crafters, including Cynthia Lekas, who sells dip and oven mitt towels.
We just couldn't find him. And then all of a sudden, here he was on the news.
Came to us with the same problem.
He took the money and ran.
After paying a booth fee and agreeing to give Newberg 30% of all sales.
I didn't know there were people that could just lie and cheat.
They set up their products in A Dickens Store in years past at other locations, like Aspen Grove or Southwest Plaza. Sold a lot, but never saw any money or full payment until we held Newberg accountable.
We'll be able to get them all paid up by the end of this month. That's our goal.
So you're guaranteeing that everyone's going to be paid from 2014 all the way through to this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. That was last month. Since then,
shea butter and mango.
Soapmaker Angie Castro says Newberg paid her in full. Others say they got some money. But Lekas says Newberg owes her more than $2,000 from 2014.
I got a bad check and no money.
And Kramer says she has yet to see a penny from her sales this year.
Basically, everything I had in the store that sold has been given away at this point.
She now questions if the whole thing is some kind of Ponzi scheme.
It's one of those things where you feel like he's robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Now, the latest update I got from Newberg was by email. In it, he told me he is working very hard to get the rest paid and blamed our negative coverage for slow sales. He also says he's no longer talking to me after getting advice from a lawyer. But I'll keep pushing on this one. Shannon?
Jennifer Kovaleski holding Mr. Newberg accountable tonight. We appreciate that. And all these vendors could take Newberg to small claims court, but it likely would cost them more money in legal fees than what they are owed. Artists also say he has threatened to file for bankruptcy.